Greetings, Capsuleers. This is Andrew Wayne, and welcome back to New Eden. I hope everybody is having an amazing day today. In our previous videos, we started doing the level 1 career missions for new players. We've completed the Soldier of Fortune mission as well as the Enforcer. Next, we're going to do the Explorer, and the format is going to be the same. I'm going to show you in real time the accepting of the missions, the conversation, and the completion of the first mission, and then after that everything else will be sped up so you don't have to sit through the next hour or more of watching me do a mission. So sit back, relax, I hope you enjoy, and let's get this on the road. Okay, Cosmic Anomalies, here's a mission suited for someone of your caliber. Once you undock into space, open your probe scanner, select the Warp 2 button for a location named Anomaly Training Site. This anomaly, which means it will be easy to find. Warp to it, I'll give you further instructions once you made it there. Don't worry about combat this time around. Doesn't look like I need anything. It's not giving me any kind of equipment or modules, so we're going to go ahead and accept it. Well, let's see what the payout is. 118,000 ISK plus a bonus for 112,000 if I complete it within a certain amount of time. So let's go ahead and accept. Undock. Okay, it said open up my scanner, so open up scanners. Probe scanner. Let's see. Minimize this. Take a minute to figure out how to minimize it. That's not right. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Open in separate window. Loading. Want to minimize it. There. This. Come on, move. Let's slow. This. There we go. I like this down here for me. There we go. And it said look for combat anomaly, I think is what it said. Anomaly training combat anomaly. So we're going to Warp 2. I don't need the map at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. This is just the way I like my windows set up. I can still see, let's go ahead and minimize this. I can still see all my icons at the bottom. Some people like to move them to the top. I find them in the way. Okay, you've done well. You are now inside a cosmic anomaly. Normally there'd be hostile ships present, but our people have already cleared the area. All you need to do now is recover the proof of discovery document left there. You can find one of them in the nearby training container. Let's boot. There it is. I'm going to open the container. Once you have it, bring it back to me and we can move on to more advanced types of scanning. I think I might do, if this is all there is for the first one, I may do the next one or two more, maybe three more, depending on how it is, before we do it in sped up time. Always make sure your ammunition is fully loaded when you go out. That was a mistake on my part. Take the proof of discovery and head back to the dock.
Warp drive active.
And if you happen to hear any noise in the background, I do apologize, but I have 3 dogs, 2 birds, and a cat.
Docking permission requested.
So they get to moving around and making noise.
Docking request accepted.
Okay, go ahead and start the conversation. Complete the mission. And we made our money. I'm going to request the second mission. Let me go ahead and record this and see what it is. Okay, here's your mission suited for someone of your caliber. The cosmic signature sites contain various kinds of treasures, ancient ruins to sift among, secret data facilities to hack into, exotic gases to collect. There is a great deal out there for an explorer to discover, and you need to understand how to react to each type of site. Therefore, before we send you off to do complicated scans and potentially risking your ship in the ensuing discovery process, I'm sending you to a training facility where you'll encounter safe examples of what you might find out there. Use the ship I'm giving you, follow the instructions you're given on site, and report to me afterwards. So we're going to accept. It gave us a ship, it gave us a heron. We'll go over here. We're going to go to the heron. We're going to assemble the ship and then board the ship. Now he didn't give us any gear, so I'm assuming we're going to earn it. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and insure the ship. That way if we get killed, we make some money out of it. So we're going to insure it for 132. If we die, we get 440. Now that may cover the cost of the ship, but it probably won't cover the cost of the modules, but we'll see how it goes. So insure. Alright, we're going to undock. It says warp to site.
Warp drive active.
Now I do not have any modules loaded, so if we get there and it turns out we need something, we may need to come back and buy it. But normally on these new training missions they give you the items you need. And I have nothing. Greetings pilot, good work finding your way here. My name is Ruby. I work with the Sisters of Ease as an advisor for capsuleers in training. Although I'll be offering you advice as you go along, don't forget that you need to report back to your own agent. Just arrived at the staging pocket of our training facility. Ahead of you is an acceleration gate. These powerful structures are able to fling your ship thousands of kilometers forward into deeper inside. In order to operate them, you must be within 2,500 meters and then activate the gate. Head on through the next pocket by using it. It's basically just teaching you how to use an acceleration gate. Just highlight it, click activate gate. If you're not close enough, it'll get close enough.
Warp drive active.
That's it, good work. You'll find acceleration gates like these in many sites you uncover. They will connect you to other pockets, often taking you deeper within a complex. You are now inside a supply area. Before we show you the different types of sites, we'll provide you with the equipment you would normally need to find them. Over in the distance, there is a cargo rig named Exploration Supplies. Inside of it, you will find 2 pieces of equipment, a core probe launcher and a cord scanner. Take them both. The Heron is one of my favorite ships just because it's a freaking sneaky. In the old days, you could cloak and just sit there and watch people for hours. Sometimes I'd sit outside of Jita and just watch all the people coming and going and all the killing going on. But you can scan things down. This is what I started looking for lost drones with. So if you get the opportunity, check out that video and we'll show you how to hunt down lost drones. I'll see if I can put the link in the top corner. Okay, so we're going to loot all. There's a data analyzer and a relic analyzer. We're going to take it all. It says, although the sensor overlay can find cosmic anomalies, it cannot get a good reading on the signatures. Signatures are an entirely different class of hidden site. To be able to warp to them, you need to use scan probes. Scan probes are deployed much like firing a missile by fitting a scan probe launcher and launching the scan probes and then firing them into space. Think of scan probes as little ships. They have built-in scanners just like yours, except these ones can reach out to 32 AU. You launch multiple probes at a time in a formation to maximize scan efficiency. They are even equipped with warp drives so you can position them around a solar system without actually having to move yourself. As you might imagine, using probes allows you to cover a much larger area of space in a faster time. You will also find a couple of civilian modules in the supply crate. Civilian Data Analyzer and Civilian Relic Analyzer. You will need these modules in later missions. When you learn about them, some of the things you can do in the sites that you find, you should fit them into your ship at the same time you fit the probe launcher. Take the probes and launcher as well as the civilian and head to the third pocket. This area will show you what a data cosmic signature site might look like. I do not believe that you can install fittings in space. I do believe you have to be docked up, but let's try. Yep, can only do it in the dock. So we've got what we need just to make sure. Look in our ship. Yep, we've got everything we need, so let's go on to the next site. The acceleration gate. So basically they are introducing us to different types of sites and how to get there. And on the way, we're picking up civilian versions of the modules that we need. The civilian versions are the lowest, weakest, cheapest you can find. So the civilian data analyzer, the civilian rec analyzer. I recommend you get rid of them as soon as you can and replace them with at least the entry level, so one step up. Okay, you are now inside of what its data site might look like. Data signatures are found when your scanner detects an area with unnaturally high electronic interference. Electrical activity is a telltale sign of communications facilities, data storage hubs, and other similar areas. An enterprising capsuleer like yourself can train in the art of hacking and bypass the security systems at these complexes to get at the valuable items. Data hidden away underneath. And the data hidden away. There are many scientific and technological resources that can only be found this way, such as a unique blueprint and decryptors. In order to infiltrate these systems, a capsuleer needs to train to use data analyzer modules. When you are ready, head through the next pocket, which will demonstrate the relic site. Scan probes can also find relic signatures. These special signatures are found when your scanner probe detects an area with man-made structures but little to no electronic activity or heat signatures. Typically, these sites represent ruins or abandoned areas. You're not just a starship captain. With the right training, capsuleers like you can become archaeologists too. You have the ability to retrieve valuable items from ancient ruins in space without ever leaving your ship. To recover items this way, you will need to train in the use of the Relic Analyzer module. This advanced piece of equipment allows a pilot to quickly shift through ruins and recover anything of value. When you're ready to continue, use the gate to move to the final pocket, the gas site. All these different circles in space, they represent different training areas. Since we're in noob space, they pretty much mark them out for you. At least that's my understanding. Could be wrong. This area represents what a gas site might look like. Gas signatures are found when your scanner detects an area where gas clouds have collected, the harvestable clusters. I should perhaps point out at this point that the clouds found in these areas are used to make drugs known as boosters. Not all of them are illegal, of course, but the entire booster industry is quite shady. The type of booster you can make is determined by the type of cloud you find. There are two broad types of clouds to find, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. Miko Saracen and Cyto Saracen. Of these two cloud types, there are 8 individual flavors to find. I won't confuse you with too many details right now. All you need to remember is that the gas sites have gas clouds, and those clouds can provide the raw materials to make boosters. In order to extract the material from a cloud, a capsuleer needs to train to use gas cloud harvesters. This is the last area. You've made it through the training complex. Hopefully from all of this you've learned a few things. You should report back to your agent. So let's go ahead and head back to the dock. And I'll go ahead and load up the equipment, and then from that point on we will speed up the other missions so you don't have to sit through all this.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so I've completed the missions. There were only 5. I thought there would be 10, but there was only 5. To be honest, it wasn't very gracefully done. I made several mistakes. I forgot a pass key that they gave me. I left it in inventory. I forgot to put it on my ship. I lost my probes. It took me several tries to get them back. I finally got them back though. Like I said, I got it completed, although it wasn't done very gracefully. We did earn another ship called a Bantam. Let's check it out. Show info. Let's see, in each major empire faction having been embroiled in a harrowing, extensive long-term war, recognize the growing need for support and logistics functionality in their vessels during the kind of protracted interstellar warfare that might otherwise prove exhausting for its participants. In the Caldari state, this led to the redesign and redeployment of the Bantam. The Bantam is a strong, sturdy craft. Was originally an extremely effective mining frigate. After its redesign, the Bantam's large structure had to give way to logistics systems that ate up some of its interior room, but allowed it to focus extensively on shield support and fellow vessels. So this is a support ship, basically. So it has remote shield boosters. It has bonuses to the amount and activation cost, and to the fall-off range of the remote shield booster. So this is a support ship. If you've got a group going into battle, you can get in your Bantam, stay with your group. You won't be doing much fighting, but you can use your abilities to help boost and repair shields of your teammates. Let's see what we have now. I did at one point go ahead and I had a afterburner in my inventory that I had earned in other missions. I loaded it just in case I needed it. I did not need it. So, let's see what we have here. We have ended up with, wrong one, 10,388,000. So we didn't make just a whole lot. So probably $1 million on that. We did get a ship. Actually, we got 2 ships out of it, and some civilian modules. However, I would highly recommend that if you're going to use any of these, get rid of the civilian modules and move up at least one more level on these. Civilian modules are just worthless. Anyway, this one was kind of short, kind of sweet, but this was the exploration level 1. I hope this helps you guys out, and we'll see you in the future.